Do you think I could still get a table?
No, fully booked.
Spoiler alert. Kelsey Grammer describes how he wants Frasier Season 2 to conclude as it is still airing. In addition to taking on the role of Frasier Crane once more, the actor is leading the effort behind the scenes for the upcoming series, having started it long before Paramount Plus did. It was quite difficult for Grammer to launch the project in spite of the popularity of Cheers and the original series, especially after David Hyde Pierce declined to reprise his role as Niles. In spite of this, Frasier's first 10 episodes were strong enough to secure a renewal. In an interview with the New York Times, Grammer discussed his ideal Frasier Reboot ending. Regarding what is referred to as the character's final act, in which he reconstructs his life in Boston alongside his adult son Freddy, the actor offers a fairly unexpected response. Grammer stated that he hopes to conclude the remake with the notion that Frasier still has a fresh adventure to embark on, even though his character has a definitive finish. Welcome to Movie Spy. How can Grammer reach his final objective for the Frasier reboot? Could Frasier return to Seattle? In fact, the Frasier Season 1 finale would have served as a fitting farewell for Grammer's snobby former therapist, who is now a Harvard professor. He spent his first Christmas back in Boston, and Roz, played by Perry Gilpin, made a special appearance. That was mostly why he had come back to the East Coast in the first place. His connection with Freddy was fantastic once more. Even yet, that would not be the ideal resolution Grammer was hoping for. Though the remake is described as his final act, the actor hopes to leave Frasier at a place where life is still ahead of him. In the end, Grammer wants to replicate the Seattle series of Frasier's original ending. The former radiotherapist from the Cheers spin-off left his job in his native state to embark on a new journey in San Francisco, which ultimately took him to Chicago. This implies that the character may relocate for personal reasons once more at the revival's climax. Perhaps Frasier decides to be closer to family in the Pacific Northwest. Otherwise, he may also stay in Boston, but be married. In any event, Grammer wants to part with Frasier in a position that still holds great promise for his future. Our view on the need for the new Frasier to end. Frasier requires a life companion. I think the original Frasier ending ranks among the greatest comedy series finales. But given Grammer's preferences for how the new show should conclude, I believe the only way it can succeed is if he needs to make another significant adjustment in his life right now. Since his debut in Cheers, his romantic relationships have played a significant role in his story. At this point, watching the character ultimately meet a life partner is the finest way to wind up his narrative. It is unclear at this point whether it will occur by the conclusion of Frasier Season 2. Thanks for watching.